Once upon a time, in a small town nestled against the mountains, the children had just finished building the most splendid snowman. He wore a bright red scarf, a tall top hat, and a silly carrot nose. As night fell, they placed the final touch, a pair of shiny pebble eyes. Then, the children scurried home to their cozy homes, leaving the snowman alone under the twinkling stars. With the first streaks of dawn, something magical happened. A gentle, shimmering wind blew across the town square, and with a little shiver and shake, the snowman sprang to life. He looked around in amazement, his pebble eyes wide and bright. "Well, hello world," said the snowman, his voice a merry chuckle. "This is quite exciting. I wonder what fun awaits me today." The snowman decided to explore the town. With every step, he left a pattern of big round footprints on the white snow. He danced around a lamp post, tried on different hats from the hat shop, and even made a snow angel in the park. The snowman was thrilled with his newfound life and was determined to make the most of it. Now, this wasn't an ordinary snowman. He was as silly could be. He made snowballs and tossed them in the air, only to let them land on his own head. He slipped and slid across icy patches, tumbling into fluffy snowdrifts with gales of laughter. He made goofy faces in the reflections of icy puddles, chortling with delight at each new funny image. His laughter echoed throughout the town, spreading joy to everyone who heard it. One day, he noticed a little girl named Lena watching him from her window. She had been homesick for a few days and was feeling quite lonely. Seeing the snowman's silly antics, she giggled, her eyes lighting up with joy. Encouraged by her laughter, the snowman put on an even grander show, juggling snowballs, hopping on one foot, and making the funniest faces he could muster. Lena's laughter grew louder, her cheeks pink with mirth. The snowman felt a warmth in his heart. It felt so good to make someone else happy. The snowman began visiting Lena every day, performing his silly acts and telling the most humorous stories he could come up with. Her laughter became his favorite sound, and slowly, Lena started to feel better. She looked forward to the snowman's visits, her spirits lifting each time she saw him approach. One sunny afternoon, Lena's mother announced, "Lena, you're well enough to play outside now." The little girl was thrilled. She rushed out, bundled up in her coat and mittens, and met the snowman in the park. As Lena and the snowman played, the other children joined them, their laughter and merriment echoing through the town. They had snowball fights, built miniature snowmen, and made a colossal snow fort. The snowman was the life of the party, embracing his silliness and teaching the children that laughter is indeed the best medicine. But all good things must come to an end. As winter melted away into spring, the snowman felt himself shrinking. He knew his time was coming to a close, but he wasn't sad. He had shared joy and laughter, teaching the children, especially Lena, the beauty of embracing their inner child. On the last day of winter, the children gathered around the snowman. They thanked him for the happiness he'd brought and promised to remember him always. That night, under the starlit sky, the snowman melted away, leaving behind his top hat, bright red scarf, and carrot nose. When the next winter arrived, the children built another snowman, just as splendid as the first, placing the same top hat, red scarf, and carrot nose from the previous year. They wished upon the stars for the magic to happen once more. And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, the silly snowman returned to share another season of laughter and joy, reminding everyone, young and old, to cherish the magic of their inner child. Because sometimes, in the midst of the cold and quiet winter, you might hear the sound of merry laughter, and it just might be a snowman, as silly as can be, spreading joy in the most magical way. And with that, the tale of the silly snowman ends. But remember, laughter is always within you. Good night, sweet dreams, and may you wake to a world full of joy and laughter.